everyone, welcome to an episode of What's in Ellie's Belly. I have had so many requests of you guys asking for me to share my zucchini casserole recipe, and so today I'm going to do so in my favorite apron. This is the apron that my boys made me for Mother's Day, so I have my little Jackson and Calvin's handprints on here, and it's just so precious. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I found this recipe on Pinterest, and it originally was just like the zucchini boats where you carve out the inside and then you put all the filling on the zucchini, you cook it, and then you can like eat the zucchini with all the food that's in it. I made it a few times and it wasn't really working as well with kids because the kids aren't gonna pick up a big zucchini and like eat it, and so I decided to change a few items and change it around that works for us. Start out by preheating your oven to 400. You're gonna want to cook 1 cup of rice, and every 1 cup of rice you want to do 2 cups of liquid. So I'm gonna do 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water. While your oven is preheating and your rice is cooking, this is the perfect opportunity to do your prep work. So I have cut up 2 zucchinis in cubes and a little yellow squash as well. I'm just putting everything into my 9x13 casserole dish, waiting for everything else to be ready. And I also always put my knife away right after I use it. I grab my knife all the time, but no matter what, I always put it back, just because I do have my kids running around a lot of times, and I just don't want me to happen to leave it right here and a kid to happen to grab it. So I always clean it, put it back, and if I need it again, I'll grab it again. I'm going to cut up a bell pepper and an onion to heat up on the stove top, and then I will add the rest of the ingredients to it, and then after that you just put it all in the oven. So it's really simple and really easy. My oven is already preheated and the rice is almost cooking. I'm going to cook the bell pepper and about 1/4 an onion, it's however much you want, in a pan to soften everything up. This is totally optional. The only thing that you really need to cook as far as the pan going in the oven is really the zucchini, and that tends to take a little bit longer to cook. And so while it's preheated and I'm waiting on a few other items, I like to put this in the oven right now just to kind of help the zucchini soften a little bit faster without having like the cooked rice and the cooked vegetables already in the casserole. So totally optional. It's just another step that you have to think about. So if you don't want to do that, don't do it, but that's just a little side thing that I do. So I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil with my onion and my bell pepper, and I'm going to cook that just for a few minutes. After the bell pepper and onion is cooked down, add a can of rinsed black beans. Add a can of corn. A can is kind of a lot with everything, so I kind of usually leave just a little bit out. Then add 2 teaspoons of cumin, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, a 1/2 cup of any kind of salsa that you like. Then add all of your rice. Stir everything together, and then we're gonna add it over our zucchini. We are going to cover the top of our casserole with cheese. If I didn't have kids, I would do half pepper jack, half cheddar cheese, but instead I'm just gonna do just a little bit of pepper jack just because, you know, my little babies don't want to eat a hot casserole. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of that and then the rest cheese. Cover your casserole with tinfoil for 20 minutes in the oven, and then the last 5 minutes take the tinfoil off so the cheese can fully finish melting. This is my zucchini casserole. You can eat this on its own, you could eat it with a side of steak, you could eat it with chips. It really is so yummy. My kids eat it, Jared eats it, my little picky husband. You eat it. Everybody in the house really enjoys this, and especially I do. So if you guys try this out, don't forget to tag me so that I can see how you guys made it or how you guys like it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.